What's up, Juventini? Alberto here, and I got all your Juventus news on this New Year's Day edition. That's right. Happy New Year's, everybody. Thank you for your continued support, and I want to wish you all the best in 2024 and beyond. Today, we're going to talk about the rumor swirling that Juventus will be buying a midfielder in January. We've got 3 contract extensions that are going to be the first piece of business in 2024, and then we got to look at the fixtures in January in what's going to be a crucial month for Juventus if we are in fact going to be believing in that Scudetto dream. All right, so like the video, subscribe to the channel. This is the AJC. Let's rock. We're going to kick things off with the 3 contract extensions that are going to be named as first piece of business for Juventus. First is Wojciech Szczesny. His contract is set to be extended to 2026, and the salary cut should be going down because his desire is to remain at Juventus. This will fall in line with what Juventus has been doing for the past 6 months and doing a fantastic job at. They brought the salary wage down from 150 million euros to 131.5 million euros in just 6 months' time. And that is 13% drop over half a season. That is fantastic work. This will also help that. All right. The other one is Federico Chiesa. He is going to be seen as a top priority to extend. The rumors this morning surfacing say that it might not just be a 1 year, it could potentially be a 2 year. So we might get him to 2027 as well. If we keep the salary wage the same, this helps the annual cost for Juventus as well in terms of amortization. So again, could be a brilliant piece of business there, keeping in line what we've been doing in bringing that salary wage budget down. Rugani, he is set to finalize his extension to 2026 as well. I'm not so sure about all of you, but I know Danilo is the capitano and everything, but I've been feeling like it's a little bit shaky there. I still stand firm that I believe Rugani should be getting more minutes. And if Danilo is going to come in games, I prefer him on the right side. So maybe he's a switch up to Gatti. But right now, I still stand firm. Our best 3 at the back, most solid, has been Gatti, Bremer, Rugani. Are you with me or not? Let me know in the comment section. Now, we get to the news coming from Tutto Mercato Web that Juventus will buy a midfielder in January. Keywords, trying to get us all jacked up, will buy a midfielder. They continue again in getting Juventini fired up by saying they will only invest in a top quality player, one that could be seen as the difference between winning the Scudetto or not. This is obviously going to get everybody hyped up and fired up, but who are these top quality guys that could be changing that for Juventus? It's not necessarily top quality, it's more so abilities if you ask the majority of the fan base. Now, if we're looking at this one, buying is key because I'm not so sure Juventus buys a midfielder. But Samardzic, I shared that YouTube short there. Now Lazio's in there, Napoli's in there. This gives me signs that Udinese, the one thing everybody was worried about is whether or not Udinese is going to be releasing Samardzic. I believe that they are, and that's why more teams are coming forward. Is Juventus going to buy him? And I understand the fan base saying that, hey, he's not this top quality thing that we need to make a big fuss about. He isn't, okay? Nobody is saying he is at the level of this top high quality player, but he represents one of the easier pieces of business Juventus could get done this winter mercado that also helps us as he's got traits we currently don't have in the midfield. So it's not to overhype Samardzic, but it's really to take advantage of a market opportunity that we all believe is available for Juventus. For me, if we are going to ask the question, who is the player available realistically in the midfield that could make that shift and make you feel more confident about that Scudetto chase? For me, it's Sudakov and Samardzic. Those are the 2 guys. Is Juventus going to go in on one of those players? Time will tell. I'm not so sure. How do you feel? Do you think we are in for a surprise? Let me know in the comment section. Now, of course, we got to talk about this month with or without additions in the midfield. We have on deck, obviously we know Coppa Italia midweek against Salernitana, but we are going to talk about league action. We will face Salernitana twice this week. So we travel and we will face Salernitana away from home. Then we have Sassuolo at home in Turin. Then you go travel and you face Lecce, and then you're at home to Empoli. What do you expect for the results in this month's worth of action? I am going to tell you right now, and we tackled it on last podcast, a great session, by the way, check it out if you haven't. I say we go absolutely perfect in this month. I will also stand by what I said, saying that this is absolutely crucial for us to believe. Sassuolo is probably the hardest team to face in that run, and they are in shambles this year, not having a strong season whatsoever, and we need to avenge the defeat and what went down when we traveled away and got smashed by them in that blackout, our only real blackout this season. Okay, so for me, if we are going to believe in the Scudetto, it has to be perfect. And I believe we will get it done. What do you think is going to go down in the month of January? Hit me in the comment section. Hit me in the comments with everything you feel about the current news around Juventus, what you want, what you think is going to happen in the Mercato. All right, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the content. Let's have a fantastic 2024, everybody. Happy New Year. All the best to you and yours. And as always, fino alla fine, Forza Juventus. Ciao tutti.